Welcome to Money Manifestation Mastery Podcast with your host, Lara Waldman, where we talk all things money. Big money, big purpose, big power. Waking up your wealth for heart-centered entrepreneurs, business owners, investors, and professionals. In today's episode, we are looking at your money mess. In order to create your money vision, the financial reality that you desire, that heart, body, soul aligned wealth, it's essential that you look at what is here now. In order to build the foundations of your financial future, we have to look at the mess that is here. All the places that you've been avoiding, not wanting to look at, not wanting to see, not wanting to acknowledge. We need to go there now. To be a brave business owner, a leader in your life, in your business, in your finances, means looking at the hard stuff. Let's dive in. Your money mess. In order to create the results that you desire in your finances, in order to create your money vision, you need to look at your money mess, where you are now in your financial reality. Most people don't want to go there. It's normal to go into avoidance, into denial, to completely turn your back on the present. And yet your ability to stay present with the pain, to look at your money mess, is an essential key to transforming your financial reality and creating the financial future that you really desire. So it is my passion to create a safe space for you to do this deep diving money work, because it's not easy to stay present with your money mess, to look at the mess, to stay present with the pain within the mess. Most people avoid it, but you are a courageous leader, business owner, entrepreneur that is going to do the work so that you can live a beautiful life, and also so that you can impact the lives of others in a deeper, richer way. Remember your money mission. Remember your money vision. This is why it's so important that you're clear on what you want and why you want it, to inspire you to do the dirty work in the present, to do the hard work in the now, to build that future. I was in a huge money mess for so long, which came from total avoidance and rejection of money, not seeing the value of money, not being interested in money, and not knowing how to stay present with it. I had judged money to be bad, wrong, the root of all evil, something I wasn't interested in. And of course, that meant that I wasn't staying present with money at all. And it wasn't until we had 2 small children that I couldn't deny or ignore my money problems anymore, my inner money mess. I wasn't aware I had a money problem. I wasn't aware that there was a money mess I needed to sort out. But it wasn't until things got bad enough that I had to look at it. And as human beings, we tend to only create change when we absolutely have to, unfortunately. But I want to support you to be on the front foot and not wait for things to get bad enough for you to do something about your financial reality. So let's take a moment just to breathe together and call yourself into this present moment. I want you to get really honest with yourself about where you are in your current financial reality. Where is your money mess? Where are there problems when it comes to your finances that you haven't wanted to look at or haven't been giving your attention to, that you've been avoiding, right? Where is that in your life now? So that could be consumer debt, for example. That could be spending more than you're earning. That could be just living paycheck to paycheck, not having anything in savings, not putting money aside to grow your wealth. Maybe it's not having any financial foundations, financial security. What is going on for you? Where are you at? There will be your personal finances as well as your business finances. Maybe you are paying everyone in your team, but you're not paying yourself, right? Or maybe you're struggling to pay your bills. Wherever you are, it's very important to bring your presence into what is happening and try to calm yourself down so that you can stay present with it. I know for myself that when I go into overwhelm or anxiety, or I don't know how to solve a problem, it can make it even harder to stay present with that pain, to stay present with that money mess. So I want you to feel relaxed and as safe as possible to dive in and take a look at what is here. There is often a lot of shame when it comes to money. And I have the honor and privilege of being let into people's private world when it comes to their finances. And I have heard it all at this point. And I just want you to know that whatever is going on for you in your financial reality, you are not alone. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes in people's financial reality. Even when someone looks like they're making a lot of money or they're living the luxurious life, you don't know what is going on behind the scenes. Now, most of us have not been taught how to be financially literate. We haven't been taught these things. And because you haven't been taught these things, because we are not financially literate for the most part, it's completely understandable that as you move forward in your life, you're going to be making mistakes and getting into a money mess. All you need to do now is to stay present, to be willing to look at what's here, to be willing to acknowledge what's here, and bring it to the table, bring it to the conversation. Because in order to create the financial future that you desire, to manifest money, to make more money, to create more wealth in your life, it's essential that you build solid and secure foundations. Because even if you learn how to make more money, you can generate more wealth. If you don't know how to take care of it, look after it, hold it, you'll just keep leaking it and just amplify the money problems that you already have. Most people think that more money is the answer and the solution to their problems, and it may be. But actually, the problem lies in a foundational issue that we can address right here, right now, by taking a look at what's going on. There is information, there is data that is being revealed through your money problems, your money pain, your money mess. So your willingness to stay present with your financial reality, to stay present with the money mess, the willingness to look at it and be with it will help you to see what is going on. Now, your emotional responses and the thoughts that you have about your money mess will become the challenge, because when you have negative thoughts or negative emotional reactions based on your money mess, it becomes hard to stay present and to be discerning. So we'll be talking more about how to hold yourself and support yourself with your money mindset and your emotions when it comes to money. But for now, we're just going to start this conversation by inviting you into just looking at what's here. Where are you now in your present financial reality? What is going on? What is here? What is missing? And what is causing you problems? We want to build new solid foundations that are going to hold you and grow you and your finances moving forward. But we need to seal up the leaks. If you want to fill your bucket with more and more and more, we need to seal up the leaks. Otherwise, you can fill the bucket up and it's just going to drain out of the bottom. Now, there is a practical level to your money mess, the action that you're taking or not taking that's creating your financial reality. There's the action, right? So maybe you're overspending, for example, or you're not being conscious around what you're spending, or you have no idea what's going on in your bank account, the money coming in, the money coming out. Or maybe you're not putting money aside to grow your wealth, to build your financial foundations. But behind that, behind the action, lies a deeper level, which is your relationship with money, your beliefs about money, your emotional responses around money. And this is my area of specialty, really helping you to transform your relationship with money, how you're being with money, what you're believing about money, what you're thinking about money and feeling about money, to help you transform your inner game around money, which creates different action. And to help you start taking what I like to call aligned action. And this next step is just being willing to look at what's here. That's what we're doing today. And I tell you what, just by being present with your money mess, you are miles ahead of most people that don't want to look, don't want to see, don't want to know, or have zero interest. So let's bring out everything, put everything out on the table. What is going on with your financial reality? What are you doing? What are you not doing? What are you avoiding? Do you have any unhealthy spending habits? Any avoidance? Where are you plugging your ears and closing your eyes, not wanting to see, not wanting to look, not wanting to know? With these questions, I'd like you to take some deep breaths, maybe get your journal out or maybe close your eyes and just be willing to take a few moments to stay present, to see, to acknowledge. And I want you to write it down. I want you to get everything out on the table so we can start sorting this out, start working with it. It's like having a loft or a basement that you have been shoving things into for years and years. And maybe you decide you want to do a loft extension, or you need to clear out the basement for some reason. And you look in there and think, oh my God, what a mess. There is so much mess in here. I've just been shoving crap in here for so many years, and it would be natural to feel overwhelmed or daunted by that activity. But you just need to start filtering through, sifting through, looking at what's here. I remember in our house, we had a leak. We had a leak for a really long time, and we couldn't find the source of the leak. And it was drip, drip, dripping, causing damage in the house. And for a long time, I sort of avoided it. It was like this annoying little thing. I thought, well, get to it. And realized eventually we had to rip out the bathroom. We had to rip out the bathroom to be able to find the source of the leak. We couldn't access it. And then I realized that it was time to do a complete bathroom renovation. And so it took us time, right? It took us time to acknowledge the leak, get help to find the source of the leak, and then problem solve to realize what we had to do to get to the source of the leak, and all that time and energy to plan and eventually end with a beautiful new bathroom. So there is information, right? There's a leak, there's a problem, and you need to be willing to look at it, work with it, and interrogate it, and problem solve. Problem solve. So if you can look at your money mess, at your money problems from a place of self-compassion, patience, curiosity, interest, and try and stay out of as much negative thought and emotional reactivity as possible, slowly but surely you can start problem solving. You may notice that there's things you need to learn still. There may be things you don't know yet. You may need to get help and support, learn new skills. And that is not comfortable for us. We'd like to stay in our comfort zone. The Change and the unknown can be deeply stressful. But again, in order to get the end result or the desired result that you want, you need to be willing to start now. Looking at what's here, first acknowledging what's here, being present with what's here, and keep showing up to the problem. Stop ignoring it, stop avoiding it, stop fighting about it, and get down to problem solving. And the answer to your problem may not be revealed immediately. It may take some time to figure out what's going on. And this podcast is here to support you, to demystify all of the money challenges that can come up, the money problems, because a lot of the experiences that you're having with your money mess right now lie in the unconscious, lie in some very deep aspects of yourself that we're going to be talking about in future episodes. But we need to look at the facts, we need to look at the evidence and the data, and be willing to work with that as well. Now, remember, those are just symptoms. Your money mess are symptoms of unconscious patterns, behaviors, beliefs, emotions. Your unconscious relationship with money has been creating these surface symptoms and results. So we take the symptom, we take the result, we look at your money mess and understand there is information in here. And you are going to learn so much, uncover so much, and it's painful in the now, it's uncomfortable in the present. But if you can stay present with this pain, if you can keep looking at your money mess, stay calm, you will start to transform your financial reality one step at a time. So please be patient with yourself. Please be kind to yourself, compassionate with yourself, patient with yourself. And see if you can stay curious, the witness, the observer, and be willing to go on a healing journey when it comes to your relationship with money, a journey of transformation, a journey of learning, educating yourself, a journey of unlearning, letting go of unhelpful thoughts or beliefs or emotions. This is about your empowerment, your financial empowerment, stepping into leadership in your finances, in your business, in every area of your life. And we start with you. You want to be the leader of your life, consciously creating in your life, in your business, in your finances. And you need to have eyes wide open, ears open. Pull those fingers out of your ears. Look at what's here. Acknowledge what is here and start rebuilding one step at a time. This is very brave work. I'm very proud of you for being willing to look and see. Please know there will be uncomfortable thoughts and feelings that arise. Just keep breathing with them, calling yourself into presence when it comes to your financial reality. And change can happen fast. You can transform your financial reality quickly, but sometimes change happens slowly because it takes a while for your mind to get on board, for the old version of yourself to transform into the new, wealthy, abundant version of you that will be helping you step into. So one step at a time, one day at a time, one breath at a time, one moment at a time. And I look forward to being with you next week where we're going to talk about your money mindset, helping you with your mind, your thinking, your beliefs that are unconsciously contributing to your money mess. I look forward to being with you again next time. Thank you for joining us for today's episode. If you would like to dive even deeper into this money manifestation mastery work, please visit my website via the show notes below, larawaldman.com. There you'll find access to my free online events, my retreats and masterclasses. You can grab a copy of my book, Money Manifestation Mastery, and you can even apply to book in for a one-to-one money manifestation breakthrough session. While you're here, I have a favor to ask. Whichever platform you're listening to this podcast on, could you please take a moment to rate this podcast and even better, leave a review? This will help other people find this podcast as well. Thank you so much. I would like to thank Ben Ringham for providing the music for this podcast. Check out The Ticking Whale on Spotify. And a special thanks to my husband, Joby Waldman, for helping me set up this podcast and get it up and ready for you. Love you, babe.